concepts that eluded Newton, and a giant step forward since Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. Stephen Marek explains in general and special terms credible answers through the light of time. Breakthrough revelations of the theory of time and space, the origins of the universe before the Big Bang, and the dynamics of matter creation are disclosed online at freeway5.com. Time is the key to understanding of the universe and everything in it, from gravity to black holes and dark matter, to the Creator's how-to manual for matter creation. Understanding time gives us the tool for economic development far beyond our imagination today. Time is chapter 1 in the discovery of anti-gravity, new transportation, and a return to space travel. One of the most enduring questions of science and space is what was before the Big Bang. Before the beginning of time, there exists a visible three-dimensional universe without time. Space, infinite space, no energy or matter, without form and void, and darkness upon the face of the deep. Time exists as an invisible dimension without a three-dimensional universe. Time with the ability to create and move, but without the space to move or expand. The two separate dimensions hover over one another until fate, the knowing of all, the Spirit of God, moves upon the waters of time, and the joining or link occurs. Only then can the massive ability of time to flow connect with the three dimensions. A great expansion of movement and creation begin like the breaking of a gigantic dam, the Big Bang. Created in the turbulence of movement are tiny spinning bubbles of virgin space in the enormous crashing waves of time. Energy of movement, electrons and protons, orbit at high speed around the neutron, this tiny trapped bubble of virgin space. Hydrogen atoms, the first building block of matter, are formed in massive numbers. These tiny atoms mass in spinning waves of time, creating galaxies, suns, solar systems, black holes, and what we refer to as dark matter. The three-dimensional universe is for all practical purposes infinite. Multiple Big Bangs could occur within the three-dimensional universe without ever merging with each other. As our universe of time expands, the outer fringe of our time universe becomes less time dense. Objects move faster in less dense time. From our perspective within our time universe, the expansion of the universe appears to accelerate. Time and space is like the liquid that occupies the sea, full of currents, whirlpools, and an inconsistency of density throughout the medium. The illusion of two-dimensional string time is created in our perspective as we hurtle through the sea of time at fantastic speeds. Time appears to move second by second, but it is simply a reaction of our trajectory through space and time. Matter, like the Earth, occupies space that the sea of time wants to reclaim. Matter in the medium of time is like pushing a marble into a bowl of yellow gelatin. Look closely and you will discover that the yellow color of the gelatin is more dense close to the marble as the gelatin tries to reclaim the space occupied by the marble. On Earth, time density is greater and time is slower close to Earth than further out into space, and we are pushed closer to the slower time, and that push is gravity. Satellites and planets orbit because the side closer to the denser, slower time is like a time drag on the moving object, creating a curved orbit. In space are whirlpools of time, black holes, with a dense concentration of time in the center of the black hole. As time becomes dense, time slows. And as time becomes even more dense, time slows to near stop. At near time zero, the solid form of atoms collapse as the tiny sparks of energy need movement to exist, and all vanish into non-existence without any release of energy. All matter and energy that is pushed into the black hole does not collect into a massive ball of matter, but simply disappear into nothingness. All that can be found is a collection of trapped virgin space, the heart of matter. It is this massive ball of virgin space that creates the giant push of time as time tries to occupy the space held by trapped virgin space. Dark matter is time currents deep in space. When flowing away from us, time is less dense. Time moves faster. As currents flowing toward us appear more dense or slower time. Light speed from our perspective is faster when time is less dense, and slower when more dense. Currents are creating changes in gravity. There is little or no real dark matter. It is time deviations through the mist of the sea of time.